Welcome back. So, today I thought we would dive into your point of attraction. And I want to ask you a question. Do you believe truly that you are the creator of your experience, that you live in a vibrational universe where thoughts become things, that your emotions are your personal GPS, constantly telling you whether you're tuned in to the life you want or the one you're accidentally creating? Because here's the deal. You are not here to react to life. You're here to design it on purpose, with precision and with presence. But when you get caught up in questions like how, when, where, or who, you slam the brakes on your own creation. Every time you stress over logistics, you're telling the universe, I don't believe it's coming, and the universe listens. So let's break it down because this is important to understand. Your grid is your energetic broadcast signal. It's your point of attraction. It's the frequency you're on. And if that signal doesn't match what's in your vortex, that ideal version of your life you've been building with your desires, your contrast, your longings, then guess what? You can't receive it. It's not that it isn't ready, it's that you're not tuned in. When your grid is aligned, life flows. You feel exhilarated, clear, and on fire. You begin to meet the right people, the right opportunities show up. Everything feels on cue, like you're in perfect rhythm with something bigger, because you are. You're finally in the frequency range where all that's waiting can come rushing in. So now let's talk about momentum. Have you ever woken up in a funk and just stay there for hours, even days? That's momentum. You're on a low frequency wheel, and law of attraction just keeps bringing more matching energy. Annoying coworkers, traffic, emotional landmines, all of it. It's not punishment, it's math. The signal you're sending out is gathering speed, and for most of us, we don't even realize we can control our signal. On the flip side, the same is true for joy, clarity, and ease. If you catch yourself early and shift even slightly toward better feeling thoughts, you can start spinning a new wheel. And once that momentum builds, it's just as magnetic, only this time, it's pulling in everything you want. So let's take a moment and picture this. You're on a spinning wheel, your vibrational grid, and whoever or whatever shows up in your life, they're only getting on because they match your frequency. If you're low vibe, you attract low vibe conversations, problems, delays. If you're aligned, only those who match your clarity can join the ride. This isn't about blame, it's about recognizing your power. Your life is not happening to you, it's happening through your vibration. And the question becomes, what frequency am I spinning at right now? Because high flying people, ideas, and solutions can't get on your wheel if you're spinning at doubt, fear, or frustration. You've got to spin higher if you want to rendezvous with everything that matches your vortex. And the most common way people slow down their momentum, they get caught in the how. How will I make the money? How will I find the partner? How will I change careers? But how is a frequency killer. Why? Because every time you ask how from a place of not knowing, you affirm that you're not ready. The path will show up when you're vibrationally tuned to it, not when you plan it to death. So instead of obsessing over how, tend to your grid, align your thoughts, practice emotional clarity, follow what feels expansive, rest when you're foggy, meditate when you can't find relief. That's the only work that ever matters. And this next part is crucial. Most people wait until death, yes, death, to align with their full power. They drop resistance, return to source, and boom, perfect alignment. But guess what? You don't have to croak to get there. You can align now, today, right in the middle of your career stress, right in the midst of relationship chaos, right in the discomfort of feeling like nothing's working. Your access to source energy, creativity, guidance, it's always available. You just have to drop the static, get off the wheel that's full of complaints, control, and confusion, and step onto the one that feels light, open, and vibrationally clean. That's where your power lives. So the question is, how do you shift when you're knee deep in frustration? Here's the move: acknowledge the emotion. It's your indicator, nothing more. Back away from specifics, go general. I don't have to fix this right now. Reach for relief, not resolution. Don't try to solve it, just soften it. Ask new questions like, what's one thing I can appreciate right now? What would ease feel like in this moment? Who do I become when I allow instead of control? These are the questions that recalibrate your grid. From there, the path lights up, the people arrive, the ideas drop in, not because you chase them, but because you became a match. Because your life isn't waiting, it's constantly responding. Right now, your grid is calling in evidence of your dominant vibration, which is your current thoughts. If you want different results, you don't need more effort. You need more alignment. You need to change the way you think. So, next time life feels off, don't fix the world, fix the frequency. Because when you change your energy, you change the invitations you send out into the world. Raise your grid, and only what's meant for you can find you. Let the evidence rise to meet you. Until next time, love the life you're creating and remember to share your light with the world. This is your midlife coach, Tim Oyler.